First Alert Weather Day, sponsored by Mr. Rooter Plumbing. For all your emergency plumbing, 48's Umbrella a Week giveaway is sponsored by Mr. Rooter, your locally owned expert plumbers for over 34 years.
I'll get the rain gear ready again for Saturday morning and then Saturday night. Saturday night will be the severe weather threat. Right now, out in the shoals, TVA continues to open up the spillways to make room for more water and all the water that continues to come down across the Tennessee River Basin. It's going to be towards flood stage. We're going to see some river flooding by the end of this week, and we'll likely see that continue into next week. Here's your 10-day forecast. I have made some adjustments to Wednesday, and I'll make a post on social media here in just a few minutes after looking at the latest model guidance. We've been really focused on the rain from the last 2 days and this Saturday's severe weather threat. We also have a winter weather potential now on the horizon as well. 68 degrees Saturday. It's going to be a very warm and breezy day. In fact, windy with wind gusts 25 to 30 miles an hour, maybe even higher. And that's not even associated with the thunderstorms. And we'll get to that in a second. Valentine's Day looks good. A cold start, patchy black ice tonight, patchy black ice possible Sunday night into Monday as we get down into the 20s. We briefly may warm up to 55 Tuesday, and then we've got a chance of a wintry mix. It's been looking like Middle Tennessee most of the week, but it's been teasing us. Both of the models have been showing this and kind of skipping us occasionally, but now it's kind of starting to look like we may get some snow on Wednesday or rain. We'll continue to keep you up to date on that. It's nearly a week away. Beyond that, we warm back up into the low 50s, but some cold nights ahead too. This is going to be the timeline for the main line of storms Saturday night into Sunday. One thing we don't have an idea yet, or we don't have confidence of, is isolated individual storms that may develop after 6 o'clock ahead of the main line. That is a possibility. It always is. But a lot of times these situations, as these come in, we don't have a lot of instability. We've got a lot of wind shear, so that usually leads to one main line of storms coming through. 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. in orange, yellow, the Huntsville metro area along I-65, around midnight to 2 a.m. and 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. in northeast Alabama. This is Saturday morning. No rain tomorrow. Tomorrow's a nice day. Highs in the 50s. Enjoy it. We start off in the 40s. That's the other thing. The other challenge is it's hard to get widespread severe weather with tornadoes and large hail when you start off in the 40s and rain. This is all going to lift to the north. We will warm up. It's going to feel like a very warm, windy spring day. By 1 o'clock, an isolated shower. That won't be severe. But as we get later into the day, between 5:30 and 7:30, we'll be watching areas of northeast Mississippi and northwest Alabama for any possible development. And the reason the supercell type storms are critical is those are the ones that are more likely to produce a stronger tornado and some hail that would be larger than, say, quarter size up to golf ball size hail. So that's what we'll watch here during the early evening hours. Right now, it doesn't look like that's going to be forming, but we'll wait and see, right? Temperature still well into the 60s at midnight. A lot of wind. Here comes the showers, the storms. That wind shear leads to these embedded tornadoes. Think of this like a river coming through, and it's going to be ever changing as it moves through. And occasionally, you get those rocks and those eddies within the river, like a Colorado River, something like that. That's what we watch out for, those little spin ups within this line and those wind gusts, which could be over 50 to 60 miles per hour. By 1 in the morning, you see it moving into the Huntsville metro area. A lot of lightning with this, continuing to move to the east. We'll have to watch out for that Sand Mountain magic in far northeast Alabama since we've got such high wind shear. Rain chances again peak as we get into Saturday night and Sunday morning. We'll be back with more news after the break.